Let me tell you how good God is and why it's so important to read the Bible. Because, y'all, we literally can find our situations in the Bible, like with Moses, like with this situation. Moses just got through killing someone. He decided to flee because he knew that Pharaoh wanted to kill him now, and that word had gotten around. So you got to think about that. He's not just running from Pharaoh, he's also running from an identity crisis. He's in an identity crisis. He's trying to run from it. But yet, while he's trying to flee and run from all this stuff, he has never fled and ran from the provision and the protection of God. And that's nothing that we do. God is just that good. Moses ends up going to Midian. And in Midian, he encounters the priest of Midian's daughters. God's protection and provision just right there. As he encounters those daughters, he protects those daughters from the shepherds that are attacking them or that are coming up against them. That's a whole nother story right there. But in return, Jethro, who is the priest of Midian, gives Moses one of his daughters. Again, God's provision. Moses is not doing anything but just operating. He don't even know why he think he's fleeing, operating in the assignment that God is setting him up for. And the same thing goes for us. The thing that Satan and the whole encampment of the enemy's situations, all they trying to do is get our mind to think that we need to run from what God has called us to do. And may things we need to get to run from what maybe we feel is something that we don't understand yet about our identity. He wants to create a space and a distance between what we know of God and who we know of ourselves in God. Sometimes the Satan will even allow us to see ourselves in a different way on the other end of where we see too much of ourselves. We're going to talk about that another time. But it's all an identity crisis. In doing all of this, Moses is running, but he is running deeper into the training and the protection and the provisions of God's assignment for him, for a group of people that's going to bless all of us in the end. In these trying times, in the trying times in your personal life, the trying times in culture right now, the trying times in the world right now, I want us to ask the question, what are we running from? And then we need to submit that to God. Because I guarantee you, God has probably been setting up the instances, the different people, the different resources, the reminders, whatever it may be, to deepen us and draw us closer and closer to the assignment that we thought we were running from. But the thing is, do you have the right people in place around you to identify that? While Moses was running, of course, I said he went to Jethro, the priest of Midian. This man has been walking with God. So he ends up being Moses' counsel in many ways. So again, who have you connected yourself with? And if not, pray on that. Who can you connect yourself with to see what God is doing?